I got a 2-star review. Well, yeah, I got a 2-star review. I sold a card. I don't remember which card it was, but I sold a card, and as I was packing it, I tried to inspect the cards before I send them out because I want to make sure they are in the condition that they should be. Well, this card, for whatever reason, had what looked like a cat dug into the side of the card. I don't have cats, and I don't have any inside dogs, and it was in my binder the whole time. I don't know what happened. But as soon as I saw it, I got onto TCG Player and sent the buyer a message, and I let them know, like, hey, this is what's going on. How do you want to proceed? Do you want a discount on it? Do you want to have the card at all anymore? Do you want me just to refund you? Anything would have been fine, because it's not what the card was. What I promoted on the website. It wasn't pristine, it wasn't near mint, it wasn't any of that. It was damaged. So a day went by, maybe a little bit more. So then I sent another message, and kind of like, hey, I don't want to send this card out without talking to you first. Please reach out and let's get this handled. Let's get this fixed. Well, nothing came out, and he never messaged me back. I think it was he. I think he never messaged me back. And well, I did, and you also get messages from TCG Player if it takes you longer than 2 days to send a card out. So I think I got that message, and I'm like, you know what? I sent him 2 messages. Let me send him the card. When he gets it and inspects it, of course, he's gonna see that it's got the tear in it. Hopefully, he'll open the app up again, read the message, and before he gives any feedback, maybe he can talk to me and we can handle it. And I would have handled it any way to make it right. Like, I didn't, if he didn't want the card, I honestly, I probably would have just refunded him the money minus, I would have talked to him, hey, minus the shipping, just I'll refund you the money, man. Like, I get it, it's not the right card. My fault, my mistake. I'd rather that than get a 2-star review. Well, of course, instead of I guess he never saw my message. I don't know. He didn't see my message, gave me a 2-star review, left an appropriate feedback, but at the same time, like I did reach out, so it's a little frustrating. It's not his fault. I don't know how else I would have handled that besides just completely canceling the order and just refunding him the money. I don't know if that would have been the right thing to do. I don't know if there's a better way of handling it. I figured that I sent 2 messages, sent the card, hoping that you see the messages, talk to me, and we would have worked something out to make it right. That's what my hope is. And so now I got a 2-star review on my page. And now I think what's going to happen from here is I'm going to close the store. So yes, I closed the store, but not for good. But before that, let's talk about this. The DJI O4 Air Unit, I'm super excited about it. I can take the O3 out, which is the video that you probably just saw in this video from the flying, and put it into my 5-inch quad, and then put the 04 into the 3.5 inch, which I'm flying now. I'm excited. I didn't realize that it didn't have any anywhere to put a SIM card in, but luckily my goggles on my the drone record also, so you know, we'll figure that out soon. So maybe next video you'll see this in action. Anyways, I closed the store because my sales were very minimum, like 2 cards a week. And I have another buddy that started kind of selling cards around the same time I did, and man, he's already got 50 plus sales, man, and I'm at like 26. I just didn't understand what I was doing. So I kind of went back and thought about how I was handling the store, and I know I did say that right now my floor price was 25 cents for cards. Like, that's just like the lowest I'm gonna go. I'm starting to realize that maybe that's not the best way to start. Maybe there's a better way of doing it. Maybe, well, the thing is, when you hit level 4, there's all these ways to set you to the top of the card list, or the card prices, or the list of the cards. And so I need to get there first before I start putting my floor price, you know? So, and it's funny that I'm making this video now. I just watched Vitamin Cards. He's kind of doing the same thing I'm doing right now. He's a little more successful. He's been doing it a little longer than I've been doing it. So I do watch him as well. And you know, he was just talking about buying bulk and how he started over, and the cards that he's selling are 10 cents and up instead of like the 1 cent cards. So I'm gonna what I did, and hopefully the store is back online, but what I'm doing is I'm shutting the store down, removing all the cards, and probably gonna go to my 25 cents or maybe even 50 cent cards and up and start listing them, for a little cheaper than the last sold, maybe even the TCG low, because I want to get to 50 sales. That is the goal. I need to get to 50 sales so I can start experiencing all of the benefits of the you know, of the level 4. That's what I want to get to. Level 4 is the goal. It's everybody's goal when they start doing it, and that's my goal, and I need to get there. And I think by lowering my prices, not to the bottom, but to the TCG low, and especially if it's, you know, I'm not gonna sell a $7 card for $1. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sell like a $7 card for maybe like $6. Maybe around there, maybe if that's the TCG low, just so I can get to the top of the list so people buy my card, and I can get to that level for seller, and then we can start having more of a floor price, the 25 cent, 50 cent, you know, $1, like, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. So that's my plan. So I did close the store, but it should be back open. If not, it might be back open in a day or so. I just have to clean everything out and set out maybe 100, 150, 200 cards onto the store and list them that way and see how that works. That's what I'm doing. And for the Final Fantasy, I'm still gonna get myself some boxes. I don't know how much. We had some my AC went out and the plumbing went out at the same time. Ain't that something, man? So money got a little tighter, but you know, if I want to make this work, I still got to kind of get those boxes and, you know, open them up and sell the singles. That's gonna up my sales as well. So hopefully this works. I'm not gonna stop. I gotta figure out what works. I gotta figure out how this is gonna work, because, you know, I don't want to quit and be like, oh well, didn't succeed the first time, now I'm done. No, you know, that's not how this is gonna work. I'm going to keep pushing and hopefully succeed, man. That's you know, if I exhaust all my options and, you know, I followed everybody's tips and, you know, all of that good stuff, and I fail, you know, at least I know I tried everything I could, and y'all are seeing my failures right now. Like I'm not talking shit. I'm just, every YouTuber that does this, I've noticed they're all successful from the beginning. They don't have any failures, and I don't know if it's that they don't post their failings or failures. I don't know if they don't post when they fail, or they just post all the good stuff because everybody wants to see the good stuff. But you know, I'm showing my failures right now. Like, you know, I got a 2-star review that's gonna sit there for all eternity because I, you know, thought I was doing it right. I don't know if I know I didn't do it right because he still gave me a 2-star review. Was it deserved because of the card? Sure, but I was willing to fix it before I got that 2-star review. So I don't blame him. It's just a learning experience, and I got to figure out a better way of doing it. Maybe the next time I'm just going to cancel it. You know, just say, hey, I'm sorry. The card was actually damaged. I don't have another one to send you that is in near mint, and I'd rather do that than get a negative review. Maybe I'll get a negative review then too. I don't know. But sorry for last week. Like I said, I had a lot of things going on at the house that really prevented me from doing it. I was actually hoping to get another video out every week. I've already missed a week, but this is the 3rd video, and we're gonna keep pushing, and we're gonna get better at this video making and, you know, selling cards. So stick around. I appreciate y'all. Whoever just followed, made me 31 subscribers, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy your time here, and let's sell some cards.